Hey guys, my name is Mike. I'm a data scientist in my day job, and this channel will be all about trying out fun little ideas, primarily with AI and technology, to see if we can create actual value and opportunity, but also about just bouncing off random ideas. So for the first project, I want to showcase this AI-enabled life tracker that I built. Basically, the issue that I had was that it always felt like a chore to track my daily life, and I wanted to make it as easy and compatible. So you might be wondering, what does easy and compatible mean? With easy, I meant that you can take your life tracker always with you on the go. You can record audio, which is the most natural form of taking notes. And with compatible, I meant that you record audio or you input text, which is unstructured, but then this life tracker converts it to a structured format. Think of Excel or CSV. Okay, so much for the background information. Now we'll dive right in. I'll show you guys how the tool looks like right now, and then we'll build it up step by step over the coming series. Okay, so this is what the life tracker looks like right now. You can engage with it via chat, but we can also do audio. What can you do? So here we have the audio recording. We can listen to it if you'd like. And it gave us the feedback that it can provide specialized support, manage tasks, update the background information with goals and values or personal details, and it can log text inputs. So let's try the background information update. My name is Mike, I'm 30 years old, and I'm living in Munich, Germany. Okay, so this was a bit longer recording. If we want, we can even download the recording. And you see it updated my background information with my name, my age, and my location. So let's also try to add some values and goals. My values are my health and self-improvement. And for my goal, I want to work out every day for at least 30 minutes. Okay, and it should update the background information again. Let's check this. Okay, so you see the value is health. It also provides a description. The same for the second value, which is self-improvement. And then for the goal, we said we want to have a daily workout. Also here with a description, frequency, and a status. Okay, so this seems to have worked properly. Let's go back to the chat section and let's add an input. I'm currently recording a video in my car. So this should be added as an input log. Yeah, so this was categorized as a note with a quality score of 5. So yeah, I didn't provide much context, and we can see this input log here in the input log section. So here's the content, here's when it was created, the category, score, and the reasoning. And let's add a task. I need to buy new running shoes, and the deadline is next Friday. So next Friday should be the 6th of June. Let's see if it correctly adds this as a task with the correct deadline. Okay, so it logged this as a plan, which we can check in the input log section again. And then also we saw here it logged in as a task. So we need to buy new running shoes, and it's due by the 6th, just like we were planning to do. Okay, now that we have a good grasp of what the app can do, let's dive right in and actually build this thing step by step. So this here is the code. As you can see, it's using Streamlit for the front end. This can be also run locally with Docker build. Okay, so the Docker image has been built. Now we can run the Docker image, and now we can see it here on localhost. So here, this is the most basic version, just a multimodal chat interface with Gemini. So again, we can engage with it. You can also do audio. What can you do? Currently, it doesn't have any functionality, but we'll be adding this in the upcoming series. So this is the most basic version. I'll show you guys the architecture diagram, and then in the next video, we'll build this. So this is the architecture diagram. We start with the user. The user either inputs text or audio. Then this input is processed. It's added to a user history. The user input is displayed in the chat interface, and we get a chat response from Gemini. And also the chat response from Gemini is added to the user history, and it's displayed. And then we start from the beginning. The user puts some new information in, and the assistant responds again. So pretty simple actually. So I hope you guys like this video. In the next video we'll actually build this thing step by step, and I'll also show you guys the code in more detail. So let me know in the comments what else you'd like to know, and leave a like. See you guys next time. Bye bye.